Hi guys, in this episode of RTK, I am excited to be getting into XIKERS' debut mini album, House of Tricky, Doorbell Ringing. And due to the very long name of this album and of the songs, or at least some of them, I'm gonna have to split it into two. And in this first part of the album reaction, we're going to be checking out two songs. Those being the aforementioned and similarly named song Doorbell Ringing, and the other song being Rockstar. And I'm definitely excited to check out these B-sides because groups do not necessarily have the same sounds for their B-sides as they do for the title tracks. And I'm just curious what sound are they going to go for some of their B-sides, how good are they going to be, is the quality going to be of a mostly high level, similarly to 80s B-sides. I'm curious, and I'm really excited to find out, especially after having just reacted to the title track, Tricky House. It was pretty good. I definitely think so. I still haven't listened to the song on its own without the music video, so my opinion on it might still change in the long term. I will inform you whenever they come back. But as it stands, I like it. It was kind of surprising in some of the direction that it went in, but it was really fun and really entertaining. And I feel like it really captured the concept that the group has of like mischievous tricksters. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna go with for the B-sides. Is there gonna be anything similar, more similar to 80s? Is it gonna be something completely different? There's only one way to find out. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction, starting off with the first song, Doorbell Ringing, in 3, 2, 1.
Relax, deep breath, I'm running left. Oh, you bet, yeah, I swear. TK, you'll find a guest. React.
Yeah, there's definitely similarity between the sounds of 80s and XIKERS, but that makes sense because they're done by the same people. And it also makes sense for KQ Entertainment to establish a company sound, like a general idea of what the group's music sounds like.
Don't kill my vibe. Out of control. That's what I like. London, no Paige. I got you. Follow me. So say you're tricky guy.
Now, it is a little annoying how certain parts of the songs of XIKERS are really entertaining and I really like them, but there are also parts that I just do not vibe with. Like, for example, I'm not really a big fan of the chorus of these songs, but some of the pre-chorus stuff was actually really fun. I like this part as well. Like, I get this really weird whiplash. That's why I'm still kind of not 100% sure how I feel about Tricky House, the title track. Okay. Okay, so that was the first one. Unless I'm like really blown away by one of these B-sides, I'm not gonna be checking them out twice. That's just the rule that I have for these reactions. Otherwise, it takes way too long to check out albums. So, because I didn't really feel blown away by this song, I'm not gonna be checking it out a second time. I wouldn't necessarily call it bad. It definitely felt a little bit of a mess because of the aforementioned part of the song which I really, really like, but there's also being these parts which just really I don't like. Like, it's a little bit of a mess in a similar way to some groups like aespa and nmix kind of feel like, because there was also a little bit of that vibe of like constantly switching up the sound of the song. Definitely not as strongly as it is for groups like nmix and aespa, but it definitely was there, particularly towards the end of the song. I felt that. But I just feel like it ultimately feels a little bit fillery and kind of by the numbers B-side that just was made because it had to be there. Like, it doesn't necessarily feel like distinct on its own from other songs. It just feels like, okay, we need to write a song, let's put this in the song and this in the song and this in the song, and let's show this as well. Like, that's kind of how it feels. It feels like a little bit filler and forced and by the numbers. So yeah, I don't know. It just kind of had a lot of the issues that I had with like the title track, which were not that many, and it was still like very enjoyable, the title track, but they were present there, and I feel like they are here in this song as well, but just like worse, like 10 times worse. So yeah, sadly for this one, I'm gonna go with honestly a pretty low rating of 7.3 out of 10. I'm honestly slightly disappointed with this song. It's not like it's fair for me to like have like really high expectations for these B-sides, because this is the first time I'm checking out B-sides by them, but I still was hoping for something a little bit better. But to be honest, it's not like 80s doesn't have their stinkers as well. Usually per album, it's only like one, potentially two songs per album in addition to the title track that are actually good. So there's still 3 songs that are possible to be really, really good. And hopefully the next one, Rockstar, is gonna be something better. And there's only one way to find out, so without further ado, let's get into Rockstar in 3, 2, 1. I already like the vibe. I like this one. This is what I was talking about. I want more of this shit. I'm definitely checking out this one a second time. Okay, the chorus is a little bit of a disappointment. What the hell? It was going so well, and that shitty chorus happened. Is this gonna be a pattern with them where the choruses are just garbage? Long term, it's probably not gonna bother me as much, but I really feel like it's an underwhelming chorus compared to the verses. Like, it just feels so boring to repeat feeling like a star like 50 times. Compared to the really nice melodic build-up that we're getting. Like, hear how good this part sounds. Like, it just feels like, I don't know how to describe it, it's not a good chorus. It's just not a good chorus, and it's so annoying. Because the rest of the song is so good. I love the rest of the song. Like, the verses are amazing. They're like a 10 out of 10, honestly. Well, maybe a little bit less than a 10 out of 10, but fucking up there, okay? And then there's the shitty fucking chorus. Why? Why? Why do you do it like that? You have this really cool build-up in the verses, and then you give me feeling like a star repeated 10 times. And not even fitting with the beat that we had before that, showing in some other beat that doesn't work with it. Because the vibe of the song in the verses is completely different from the vibe of the chorus. That is also an issue with this song. I really hate it when we're so close to greatness and it manages to fuck it up. It hurts so much because I can feel how good of a song it was going to be. I can feel the wasted potential. And maybe long term, if I listen to it enough times, the chorus is not gonna bother me anymore. But as it sounds right now, it fucking does bother me. It's annoying. It doesn't fit with the rest of the song. And it's starting to be a pattern with this group. Because I also already had an issue with their title track scores being kind of shit, and the best part of the chorus, the best version of the chorus being the final one. I really hope that's not a thing about them, you know? I really do, because I want to like this group. I want to love them. But if I'm gonna have to have a caveat to every song of theirs that I listen to, it's really gonna start to get annoying very quickly. It's debatably already starts to get annoying, so there's that as well. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be listening to it a second time just so I can shit on it a little bit more, honestly. So without further ado, let's get into Rockstar once again in 3, 2, 1. Like, it started off so good. The chorus should have been singing based, not the rap shit, okay? How could you fuck it up like that? I'm sorry, how could you fuck it up like that? Like, it's building up so nicely. And then what is this? How does that fit with what we had before? Especially this stupid part. It just pisses me off because I love the fucking vibe and the emotion and the melody of the verses, but the chorus is garbage. I would just have to focus on enjoying the verses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 좀더 거칠게 Are you ready? 터질 듯한 심장에 그런데 너는 어때? 더 크게 외쳤대 걱정 따위는 go away 이 순간 뜨겁게 아직 태어남았어 Feeling like a rockstar
Man, those verses are like a 10 out of 10. What the hell? And the chorus is a fucking 3 out of 10. I hate the chorus. I'm sorry. I hate that chorus. I can't get over it. It's so bad. It's bad. It's just bad. And it's such a fucking shame and waste. Because the verses are fucking amazing. The verses are better than the title track. If we got a good chorus that fit with them, this would have been the best song of the album. The verses, though, are definitely for sure good enough that I might overlook the kind of annoying chorus. Because I really like the verses. But I think it's ultimately going to mean that once again, just like with the title track, I'm going to have to listen to this song more before I kind of decide on how I feel about it. Right now, I'm going to go with an 8.4 out of 10. Could have been higher if we got a good chorus, but we didn't, so it's there. But it's annoying. I really hope that does not become a pattern with this group. Hopefully the next two songs which I'm going to be checking out in the next video are going to be better in that regard. And the choruses are not going to be shit. But yeah, that was a good song, but also a really infuriating one. So I'm really curious, what do you guys think about these two songs? For sure, I really want to know. Because I feel like it's going to be some polarizing opinions with these ones. But definitely make sure to comment with us down below and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 4 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, Corvidet, and Andrew. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. You have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. Hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!